Hey you guys, welcome to your weekend edition Love and General reading. This is for the element of air. So if you're Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, these messages are for you for the weekend of May 31st to June 2nd, 2024. So I want to thank you guys for all your love and support. Please keep in mind these are general, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully you get some clarity. Also, if you're wanting to book a personal or private reading, be sure to check the description box below for ways to reach me. If you're looking for your individual sign reading, those are on Patreon. All right, so you have the overall energy as a Hierophant. You've got the Six of Cups. You have the Knight of Swords. You've got the Hanged Man, Eight of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, and 10 of Cups. All right, so I feel like you guys have been praying for something, actually. I feel like it's something that you want to happen, you need to happen. Maybe you're asking for a loan, maybe you're asking for debt forgiveness. Maybe there is something going on in regards to career. Yeah, I kind of feel like there is something going on in your professional life too that may be significant this weekend. You could be up for a promotion or any type of advancement in your career, even if you are an entrepreneur. It seems like it's time to advance. However, it does seem like maybe whatever the case, your situation is on hold, or you've got to wait for something. Yes, something that you've got to wait for. From a spiritual perspective, it could just be that you are still under some sort of spiritual development, and I feel like you're being prepped. There is something that is getting ready to happen, and I feel like you're going to see a sign. If you are wondering whether or not you're on the right path, or if you're thinking about the right thing, whatever it is, especially if it is something that you want to do, it's an idea that's blossoming, I feel like you're going to get like a confirmation or some sort of sign that encourages you to keep going, or that confirms that you're on the right path, or this is something that you should do. Something also could be on hold because something is being requested of you. Let's say, you basically have the job, but they're like, we just need for you to go ahead and submit your drug test or your background check. We need you to complete that part, or we need you to go to this center and do that, So something also may depend on, like, you have something in the bag, but you've got to complete some sort of formal, something is formal, some sort of formal steps before you can start, or before you can have whatever this is that you're trying to get to. Now, trying to get what this is here. So I feel like at the end of the day, you are going to have everything that you need, whether it's emotionally or material wise. I just feel like you're going to receive that, and you are going to have that sense of comfort and or security. But initially, it's like you have to lose something first or give something up. So yeah, I see sacrifice too. So it's like you can have everything that you want, but what are you willing to let go of or sacrifice for that? And I feel like something is like bittersweet. It also looks like you're going to gain everything back that you lost. So if there's something that you lost, it's all coming back. You might have some sort of finances coming your way. Some sort of payout. Or like I said, maybe it's just in the form of a new job or a higher paying job. I feel like there's also a focus on tradition, following the ways of tradition. I feel like maybe you're having to do something that is following your family's footsteps. Something significant. I feel like you're doing something that has to, you're dealing with a situation that deals with your family name. Something is talking about your family name, your family history or lineage. Like something's going on that relates to family. I feel like something is also maybe in your DNA. Something runs in the family. You may have adopted something from, you know, maybe your father's side of the family. Could be your mother's too, but I feel like something is coming from your father's side of the family. You might feel some sort of responsibility to carry out some sort of legacy or tradition or to uphold it. I also feel like something is being announced on Facebook. It could be maybe any social media platform, but especially Facebook. In regards to relationships, I feel like there is something going on in regards to commitment. Maybe there's been a proposal or some sort of engagement, or somebody is thinking about proposing to you. I do feel like somebody initially got cold feet, but something happens and they're over it. I feel like you guys are going to go ahead and go through with some sort of marriage. If it's not a formal marriage, it's still something that solidifies a relationship. I feel like somebody also could be updating their status, maybe making it known, making it official that you're in a relationship. I feel that somebody has found their soulmate and they want to celebrate that. From a health perspective, it seems like you were given some sort of advice from your physician, and I feel like you were kind of sleeping on it at first, or maybe you didn't quite understand what your physician needed you to do in order to improve your health, whether it's emotional health or something dealing with physical health. But I feel like you're starting to listen to your physician, and things, and you're going to become more healthy, or overcome any type of health issue that you were having. You also might have to eliminate something from your diet or your daily routine in order to improve your health. So again, I'm getting that sacrifice. Something is a sacrifice, but it is worth it. You might also find yourself having like a lot of dreams. Um, Maybe your dreams are trying to prepare you for the future. I feel like you're also getting into the routine of something. If you're into visualization or meditation, I feel like you're making it a routine. There may be something significant about mushrooms as well. Maybe your health is improving because you're taking some sort of mushrooms with some sort of health benefits. Even if somebody is getting high, I feel like it's like with mushrooms, it's like a natural high. You could be dealing with a Taurus, Scorpio, or another air sign, maybe a Virgo. Yeah, I feel like you're fantasizing or daydreaming, um, or having like literal dreams about something. You also might be having some kind of premonition. I feel like you've been receiving messages in your dream. Your dreams have been trying to prepare you for the future. There's something that's getting ready to change in your life. Maybe you're getting ready to move into a relationship or have a visitor. You also might realize that something has been your karma. And it's like as soon as you have an understanding of that, things start to get easier, or you're just like released from whatever hold that you've been in. You might be having dreams about your past life, or your past life has been giving you like clues. Seems like you're going to be very focused on something as well. You might be writing something. Maybe you're writing out a business plan. You could be doing some kind of paperwork. I feel like you're doing some kind of paperwork. You're completing it. Seems like it's a lot too. And your faith, I feel is going to be tested as well. Yeah, something has you questioning your beliefs. but I feel like it's going to be restored. Whatever doubts that you had or faith that you lost, I feel like it's going to be restored. Seems like you've been working on something for a long time. You've been very passionate about it. This is your passion project. If this is any form of literature that you've been working on, I feel that you're going to have to get rid of some of the things that you already wrote. You're going to have to let certain things go, but it's going to be worth it because it's not needed anymore. Especially if it's something that you've been working on for a long time. It's like, okay, like this is old or this is irrelevant now. Let me get rid of this. So I feel like you're going to have to remove something from your piece of literature, whatever it was, and then, but it makes it 10 times better. Career-wise, you also could be leaving a job because you felt like you weren't being appreciated, but you find a place that does appreciate you. Also, I see something like a rejection, but it's good because had you not been rejected by this company wouldn't have found you. Yeah, I feel like something that you create or build up and you submit it gets rejected, but it's okay because there is something else better for you. I also feel that you're going to receive some sort of help or assistance that you needed, but I think it's disappointing. It's like maybe it's not as much as you thought you were going to get, but nevertheless, it turns out to work out in your favor. Like you might see it as a failure or a disappointment, but then you realize like this is even better. I'm glad that it turned out this way. Now, another situation in regards to relationships, if you're in an established relationship, I feel like there is commitment. I feel that a relationship also becomes stronger after some sort of period of darkness or some sort of a rough patch. I feel like things get better. However, if you, depending on what end of the story that you're on, so it could be the opposite. It could be a situation where you were just connecting with someone and it was growing, but then this person became distant or cold. And then when you talk to them, you find out it's because they are going back to somebody else that they already established a lot of history with, and they feel more secure there. So it could be a situation like that. That would be the only negative thing. But yeah, it depends on which side of the story you're on. I feel like somebody also has been thinking about you a lot. feel that this person misses you. I feel like this person had a lot of obligations before you. But I feel like this person now wants you to be a part of their life regardless. This person might feel like they have established everything in their lives except you. There's also a possibility of getting involved with someone who comes from money. It could be an issue, like social class could be an issue with their family. Yeah. I feel like somebody is also maybe saving their money up to go on vacation. Maybe you and a significant other are at a hotel, traveling, enjoying yourselves. I feel like somebody goes broke, but then they end up just having money again. In like more than what they had before. I feel like somebody also initially pushed you away because of their family. But I feel like ultimately they don't care what their family thinks anymore. I feel like there's a desire to establish a commitment or to rebuild a relationship where it fell apart. I feel like there's also an outsider trying to find out information about your relationship. It's either your ex or their ex, but they're trying to find out what's going on between the two of you. I feel like a family is going to heal. Like if a family had fallen apart, I feel like the family is going to come back together stronger. Also in love, I feel like an angel or a protector has been trying to bring two people together. So yeah, something feels more like divinely orchestrated. Especially like I was picking up in the beginning of the reading, like somebody had been praying for something, and I just feel like your prayers are going to be answered. I feel like you've been begging for mercy, or just begging or pleading with Source to help you, and I just feel that your prayers are going to be answered. There is also the possibility of you having to embellish some sort of paperwork in order to get some sort of assistance. All right, so let's pull some energy cards. All right, additional messages for air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising for this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All right, you have rest and rejuvenation, door to personal healing and happiness, contract, overall energy, the thinking woman. All right, so I feel that you are getting clarity and you're finding peace in your life. I feel like you're also manifesting something. Again, something looks like prayer or visualization. And I feel like you are able to attract abundance into your life and open up doors using your visualization and prayers. I feel like there's an opportunity that's going to come to you. And this is everything that I feel like you hoped and prayed for. You're going to feel balanced if you've been feeling a little off. And I just see you being at peace. Things are balancing out in your life. Maybe you were financially imbalanced, emotionally imbalanced. But it seems like things are balancing out for you. You also might be going under contract. Like I said, it seems like you have to do some sort of paperwork or sign documents. Maybe you're going under contract with a new job, or you're going under contract with a new lease or mortgage. Or maybe you're receiving some sort of settlement. It could be some sort of agreement that's been reached. Now, also, I was picking up something about following the footsteps of like family tradition and things of that sort. I do feel like maybe something is part of your soul agreement, and you're following through with it. Maybe it has to do with like, breaking generational curses, or setting things up for the next generation. I feel like you're dealing with some sort of legalities as well. So just make sure that you're reading to whatever it is that you're agreeing to. Now, sometimes this might be something as simple as, something on your phone that pops up. It's like, do you agree to this? So just make sure that you understand what you're agreeing to. But for the most part, I feel like this has to do with some sort of opportunity, something that you've envisioned and is manifesting and becoming a reality. All right, so hopefully these messages help. Feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Sending love and grace.